Welcome to another episode of Learning to Fly. This episode is all about me on my own in the Eurostar. I haven't done this yet. One, two, three.
Campbell information, Golf Charlie Echo Foxtrot Zulu.
Charlie Echo Foxtrot Zulu, Campbell, string 5, pass your message.
Golf Charlie Echo Foxtrot Zulu is a Eurostar at Woodside 1 POB. Request airfield information and taxi for a departure off the Hard, please. It's for a local flight to the south for about an hour.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is an awful bit of radio, he says, sitting in his very own radio studio. But I was rambling on forever there. So I've got a bit of a goal during lockdown, which is something we can all practice if you're a pilot or student pilot or just wanting to become a pilot at any point. Practice your radio calls. We can do that during lockdown. I have had a request from Ivan, actually, on one of the other videos, the Turbulent Final Approach one, I'll link in the top right now, to do a video during lockdown on radio and etiquette. I'm no expert, but I can certainly share a few tips of learning and how best to use your newly found skills on the radio. So we'll do that in a future episode. Right now, let's jump back to the video.
Foxtrot Zulu, Roger, 08 right hand, QNH is 1025. If you taxi, then North Apron for your checks, report ready.
Golf Foxtrot Zulu is at North Apron, ready for departure.
Foxtrot Zulu, taxi, hold Delta 1.
Taxi Delta 1, Golf Foxtrot Zulu.
Great, so I've not flown this solo. It's going to get off the ground quicker. It's going to accelerate quicker.
Golf Echo Sierra downwind for a touch and go.
So we'll have to reduce throttle after takeoff.
Echo Sierra to port final.
Final, Golf Echo Sierra.
Golf Foxtrot Zulu, 08, take off your discretion, 120 degrees, 11 knots.
Taking off, Golf Foxtrot Zulu.
Cool, so compass is in line with the runway. Happy? So we're going to go. RPM max. Acceleration normal. Airspeed active. We are off. That is fast. That is fast. There's 200 feet. Flaps away. Just reduce that a little bit. Just that throttle a little bit. T's and P's in the climb are good. We're doing 1300 feet a minute. Lower that nose a touch.
Camel Golf Charlie Echo Foxtrot Zulu is leaving the circuit to the south and staying on frequency.
Golf Foxtrot Zulu, basic service, got some pressure 1022.
1022, basic service, Golf Foxtrot Zulu.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So, interesting. He wants to bank quite considerably left if I just let go. So I guess that's my weight. I guess it is my weight. Yeah, it is, look. Yeah, fascinating. So there we go. Takeoff has happened. Differences between solo and not solo. Well, it climbs fast, like a homesick angel, as they say. So I'm going to change to 1022, which is a Cotswold pressure. So at 3,000 feet. I can stay at 4,000 RPM. We can actually just nose down a touch. So initial thoughts are, it's funny, it genuinely needs a little bit of right aileron just to keep it straight. I wonder if other Eurostars are like this. If you're sitting in it on your own, look what happens if I let go of the throttle. We're off on a lovely steady turn to the left. We can just come down a bit. Ground speed 58, so I'm into wind at the moment. Let's just aim for the, let's just stay about there. Yeah, so I absolutely love the Eurostar. It's a fantastic aircraft. The sun is absolutely beating down on me, though. I almost want to do that. I almost want to do that, but I know that's going to restrict this camera angle. So, hey, never mind. What you're going to do? Yeah, I love it to bits. Let's do a freely check. So we've left the ATZ. We're cruising out towards the M4 at the moment. So fuel is good. Radio is good. We just heard a call from Kemble. I know they were in the circuit, that particular aircraft, so that's cool. We're on the same frequency with the volume is up. Engine temperatures and pressures are all in the green at the moment. Direction, well, we're heading south towards the M4 right now. And we're at 3,250 feet. We're doing 92 miles an hour. Airspeed. Ground speed 65 knots, so we are heading sort of into wind at the moment. And altitude we've changed to the Cotswold pressure. And we're on a basic service with Kemble, so that's the Frida done. Yeah, I mean, I would totally want I know it restricts your view, but I would totally want like a cover in the summer in this canopy. I mean, I'm like, you need sun cream on. It's not even warm outside, so that's one downside, I guess. I'm just going to do some manoeuvring here. Have a good look left. I haven't flown it solo, so it's just nice to get a bit of a feel for things.
Go back to Sierra final flat.
I mean, you just cannot beat
Sierra
that view.
discretion 13013 knots.
Sorry, it's a bit touch and go. Go back to Sierra.
Or touch and go.
Beautiful. It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? The visibility in this aircraft, it kind of just doesn't get better. It just doesn't. So yeah, flying solo, interesting. Does anyone's Eurostar do this when you let go, when you fly solo? Off to the left. There's obviously a bit of aileron trim that needs to be done, but that can't be done in the cockpit. So that's that, I suppose. It's not a biggie, just keeping some left pressure. Some pressure from the left on the stick to keep it nice and central. Still in a bit of a climb, don't need to go any faster, let's just throttle back a little bit. So that's the climb showing there. Nearly at 3,500 feet, and I know Bristol's airspace is over there at 4,500 feet, so let's just go this way a touch. Absolutely stunning. Well, this coronavirus outbreak, seemingly in its early days at the moment, but it's not looking too promising for the world. You know, it's hit the aviation industry pretty hard. This could be my last flight for a while. So I'm just taking everything in and realizing how very lucky I am, and that we just really shouldn't take anything for granted. And it's a time where you think, well, yeah, family and friends and loved ones, they're so important. It's cliche and it sounds a bit soppy, but honestly, all of this stuff can wait, can't it? And I think, you never know, this could be my last flight for a while, we'll see. Oh my God, that view. Sorry, language. Oh, I'm having so much fun. This should be illegal. I feel like a real pilot in this. I know it sounds silly. Eurostar fans and owners would be like, yeah, real pilot. So straight ahead we got Lynham. I wonder if I could make that from here. Yeah, of course I could. I'm at 3,500 feet. What a place. What a place. Right, let's turn around, get back to Kemble. 10:30. Direct line. Flying this solo, it's great. I much prefer though, comment below, do you prefer flying on your own? Do you prefer flying with someone else? You know, it's a different experience. You really are on your own when you're doing this. And that's the most obvious thing, but you feel so alone up here. And that is great for some people. Some people hate that. I quite like it. I much prefer sharing the hobby with someone else, I must admit, but it's one of those things, when you get a day like today, you're going to come up, and if no one else fancies it, you're coming up anyway, aren't you? It's great. Well, seemingly flying solo, I want to do about a 30, maybe even 40, not 45, 30 degree
position behind you, Golf Echo Alpha.
to the left.
Oh, you're welcome.
Seemingly solo in the Eurostar, you can just let go of the stick. And there we go.
Next time you will catch my first solo landing in the Eurostar, and we go over in detail what's involved with an overhead join as well. I hope you're staying safe, and well, if you have more spare time on your hands at the moment, make sure you check out some of my previous videos. There's loads of them. I cover my entire journey to actually getting my license, some of them including landing this Eurostar without the engine, and some others as well. So my first flight in a C-42 and taking a lovely trip to Compton Abbas, not being allowed to use my brakes, all on this channel. So please do subscribe. And of course, the more subscribers I get, the more giveaways I can do, like the last video where I cover the best camera angle, I think, for flying. The competition is now closed, but congratulations to Scott. Sorry if you missed out though. Keep an eye on the channel for more giveaways soon. On top of that, definitely check out the awesome video I was absolutely chuffed to help out on, featuring Flight Chops.
Hey guys, so it's Steve from Flight Chops here, and I'm in the same spot you're in.
Mikey McBrien from Plane Savers.
Mikey McBrien here.
And the Mentor Pilot, plus many more, is all put together in a great effort from Yelma.
Hi there.
From For Fun Flyer. The video is in the top right now for a link, and a link below as well. Be sure to check out all of those channels, watch that video, particularly if you're missing flying right now, which is safe to say we all are. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall catch you next time.